Hi, and welcome to this edition of Cool Outdoor Stuff. Today I thought I'd do a little session on fly fishing. Fly fishing is a wonderful thing to do, and here on the Eastern Shore you can do it in farm ponds, and we're going to do a little of that today. But I wanted you to see that in the skill of fly fishing is only really allowed because the fly line is an extension of the rod, and so here in the belly of the line, if we compare it to the very end of the line, we can see that the whole line tapers very gradually, just like the rod does. And if that didn't exist, we wouldn't be able to cast it. So, hope you enjoy this edition. So I'd like to talk about a couple of different types of fly fishing. If I were trout fishing, I would almost always be using some kind of a fly that imitated an insect that would be hatching off of the bottom and emerging, maybe something like this. This would be an emerging blue-winged olive, and this would be a very common fly on a trout stream where that particular type of insect exists. So these are almost all flies that I tied, and they represent insects at different stages of emergence. If I were fly fishing for striped bass in the fall in the bay, I would use big flies. They're not actually imitating flies, but this one would be imitating a small fish, maybe a menhaden or a white perch swimming through the water. And here's another one that imitates an eel, because striped bass love to eat eels. And here's another eel pattern. I want to imitate some kind of a frog. And so I have what we call poppers and panfish and largemouth bass. This is one of the things that they frequently eat out there. So casting a fly line may look simple, and it is if you follow the proper mechanics. I'm not a fly fishing instructor. If I were, I could probably tell you everything about exactly what I'm doing. What I can tell you is that the motion is fluid, and I'm casting the line to make the end of the line go where it is that I want it to end up. Oh, dogs. There he is. Not a giant fish, but in a pond like this, they're often filled with them. The largemouth bass. Fishing's a lot of fun. Fly fishing for largemouth bass on a small farm pond is really a lot of fun.